Okay, so we are going on to flight number 2, as we mentioned already. So we've gone into we've asked the user to enter a place to go into the flight number 2. Presumably the user enters the choice for flight number 2, and then we ask the load limit for that flight, and then we just carry on as usual. This time for we are storing the parcel, the weight of entering of each parcel as we store it as y, and then we are incrementing y to keep on looping that. So every time parcel, we use the do while loop to keep on asking the user to enter a weight of a new parcel 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever, and as long as that parcel is less than the total load limit of the flight, we keep on asking, and that is then, and y is used to display each parcel number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so we are incrementing y as it goes along until it would stop asking that question when it checks, and then the load and the total weight of all the flight put together is less than the load limit of the flight. So it's exactly the same way as flight number 1. Okay, so it would keep on looping just like flight number 2 until, as I already mentioned, and then y is this decremented if it's over the limit of the total amount of the weight of the parcel is over the limit of the load of the flight. Then we want to reject it and refer it to the next flight, and then subtract total weight to total weight to from where total weight 2 is equal to total from weight 1. So that is the whole weight of the parcels into that. And then we decrement y just like what we did with r. Okay, so when we do that, then we go on to flight number 3. We say while weight 2 is not equal to 0, clear the screen, go on and give the user a choice again, and we go. So presumably the user should select case number 3, which is flight 3, and then we check the do, get the user to keep entering until when it is not equal to any of those choices. Okay, so we are using we are on to the main function of flight number 3, and we clear the screen, we get the user to enter the load limit for that flight, and then enter the first parcel. This time we are using x to display the number of whichever the number of the parcel is to the user, and then we increment it just like the first 2, and check the space number 3 of the thing. If the load limit 3, that's the load limit of the flight, is take away total weight, that's the total weight of all the parcels. So when we take in weight number 3, that's the first and that's the weight of the parcels. Total weight rate is equals to weight number 3 plus total weight rate, and then the space, you calculate the space left over. So space 3 is equals to total, sorry, load limit 3 take away total weight. That's the total weight of all the parcels. Then we increment the load for the space left over. So then we do a check. We say load limit 3 take away, if load limit to take away total weight of all the parcels is less than 0, then we do the next one. So we check it. If it's less than 0, then we display the space left over. If the total weight rate is greater than load limit of that flight, total is equal to total weight rate. See out, parcel is not accepted. And then the total weight is equal to total weight take away the total, because there is no space left over, so we take it out. We decrement x by 1, so we take out that array and the last parcel from the loop, and then we say if is then equal to all the total weight, or the weight of that parcel is equal to 0, then weight is equal to total weight plus that. We decrement that weight. So we will keep on doing looping our do loop to enter the parcel, the weight of each parcel, continuous until when we know that weight 3, that's the weight of each parcel, is not equal to 0. So we keep on doing it while it's not equal to 0. So at this point we would once we are done with flight number 3 and it's full up and it's not accepting any parcels, we clear the screen, do and go back to the main menu again, get the user to enter a trade. Presumably we want the user to enter 4 for generate reports, and if they enter what we want, we'll keep on looking, and if they enter what we want, we will then call the generate report function. So at the generate reports function, so we will calculate the utilization for flight number 1, and if flight utilization 1 is equal to total weight 1 divided by load limit 1. So all the total of the of all the parcels is divided by the load limit 1 times 100. Now before we continue, let's just try to understand what that utilization is for. For flight number 1, so it's the average utilization of the parcels of that flight. The same thing, the average revenue for that particular flight is equals to 10 times I, that's all the parcels, all the numbers of parcels, plus 1.50 times the total weight of all the parcels. So the number of parcels plus 6, and then the C out is the loading completed for that flight number 1, and then it's a revenue for all the parcels is flight number. So for flight number 1 is this, and the same thing for flight number 2. history display, and so it's the same thing for flight number 3, history display. Press any key to continue and so forth, and that's it. The program is